Hello, 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 everybody. It's been a while since I've done one of these because I've kind of been avoiding it. I'm not gonna lie. So, update time. Also, the background sound might be a little bit low, a little bit weird. It's because it's just outside. I've been testing different things out today, and I've got a mic outside, and the birds are singing and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it might work, it might not. I don't know. I don't know. Might be utter shit. I don't know. Um, Yeah, so update time. Um, been an interesting end to April. Uh, let's put it that way. So, as most of you know, I've kind of been working on various TV, well, slash internet streaming projects more than TV stuff. Netflix, Amazon, the like. And I was expecting some update calls, which I did. I did 2 weeks of non-stop calls, basically, updates on all my different projects. And essentially, the long and short of it is they're all on hold because of a court case going on involving one of my only actually finished and recorded project. And until that is resolved, basically I can't make any kind of moves in with any of the projects I've got. Basically, no one is willing to touch me with a barge pole, which is a shame. But the court case is basically evolved around the kind of Me Too movement. I'm not the antagonist. I'm not the one who's been accused, but I am one of the people who did accuse. And I actually walked this particular gentleman off the set of the project I was working on at the time. He has now come back. He's hitting hard, taking it to court to say that it's all complete nonsense, because he's been a little bit blackballed. Not as much as me, but he's been a little bit blackballed. And it's now going to court at some point. I don't know the date. I will have to go to court in Manchester to give sworn testimony, so that'll be fun. And that's really all I can say about that. But what that means is, so I've been doing the kind of Twitch streaming side based on the idea that yes, I can live on X amount of money a month. It's not a good life, but I can survive on it, knowing that in 2, 3, 4 months' time, I would have a decent paycheck coming in. That is now no longer true. That paycheck is, well, I don't even want to think that it will come in at some point. Right? So from now on, my thinking is I only get paid for what I produce myself. And that's kind of where I have to put my mind and put all my energy and effort into. So obviously I do the streams and that's fine. But all around the streams, my energy has really been putting into trying to keep these projects alive and get ahead of the curve. I haven't succeeded, so now all of my extra energy is going to go into producing stuff for myself. So expect shitty YouTube videos, which will be badly recorded, they'll have bad audio, and the scripts will be pretty darn shit, and they'll probably only star me for the time being, and I can't act worth a penny. But I'm hoping they will give a little kind of insight into what I would like to produce given enough time and funding. So my next big push over the month, once I get over the disappointment that has been the end of April, is to really push all of my own stuff and, yes, try and monetize it as much as I can while not being an absolute dick about it. What's going to change? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Honestly, what I hope is that I can get a couple of videos out, get some more stories out, and then I will pick up a few more Patreons or patrons on Patreon. And that would help me out a lot. That's just kind of monthly income. If Twitch support keeps on the same level that it is, which I don't think it can, honestly, unless I grow the channel, and I don't know how to grow the channel. then we're okay. Like, if I could get Patreon and Twitch to pay out the same amount every month, I'm living not a lavish life, but really, really quite comfortable. And then what I would probably have to do if we're going to do these kind of film projects is do separate pushes for, hey, I need a better camera, or hey, I need blah 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 blah. You know, just whatever it is I need to do. For the kind of big, and of course I won't go big. I'm not talking like I'm going to try and convince you all to give me £250,000 to go and buy a red camera. That's not what we're talking about. You know, I'm talking about maybe pick up a GoPro or something similar. Just as I try and branch out into different things. So, and once I've got over the kind of, so I'm not gonna lie, the last 2 weeks of April just kicked my ass. I mean, they made me depressed. I found it very difficult to do anything other than the streams. The streams always pick me up, but then the streams would end and I go straight downhill again. So the last 2 weeks of April have not been my best. I'm starting to pick myself up now. I'm still aware that I'm not quite there mentally. I'm still pissed off, and being pissed off is making me a little bit depressed still, but that's where I am, and I know that's where I am, so that's something, right? So yeah, I'm just going to pick myself up, dust myself off, and hopefully try and do a real big push. So as long as Twitch continues to provide the monetary support, and I've really got to stress this time that it is the monetary support that I'm leaning on for Twitch at the moment, which is not why I do it, but it's keeping me, it's allowing me to keep on doing it. So it's a catch-22, right? I'd love to be able to do Twitch and not worry about the money that comes in through it, because I'd probably have more fun doing that. But at the same time, if Twitch doesn't provide me any kind of income, I can't keep on doing Twitch the way I'm doing it now, because I have to go out and join the 9-to-5 workforce again, which is not a big problem. It's a first world problem. It's not a big problem. It's something I can do if I have to. I would just prefer not to for as long as I possibly can. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, so as long as Twitch keeps on performing for the next 2 months, then we're pretty much sorted. Then I can just do 2 months hard work into the stupid videos, comedy stuff, sketches, all the kind of stuff that I haven't done because I've been putting it all into scripts for other people. I just want to get some of it out there. Stupid shorts. A lot of it will probably just be me sat here talking to a camera, not putting on a voice and just saying I'm a different character. You know, very Sean Connery style of acting, but obviously nowhere near as good because I can't act worth a bean. But we'll try and get some of those out, and then hopefully my Twitch chat and my patrons will support me by lending some voices for the videos, just give it a little bit of spice, a little bit of variety, which I think would be quite nice. And then yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do. So the Twitch stuff is still sorted. It's staying the same, kind of. There might be a Mondays be a longer stream, Wednesdays be a shorter stream type thing coming soon, but that all depends on what I do going forward. But yes, that's where I am. So I apologise if for the past 2 weeks I've been a little bit off. I've tried not to be, and I think I've done pretty well on the streams, but it has been kicking my ass, and I have been feeling it. So I may have been a little bit off, and I apologise for that. But hopefully you all stick with me. Hopefully we'll keep on doing this for many, many, many months to come. Hey, maybe even a year. Can we get another year out of it? I'm amazed I've got this far. It's absolutely wonderful, and I'd love to keep on doing it, and I will be doing more things, different ideas, like the mowing stream, which unfortunately I can't do because the orchids are out, is going to come. I've planted some tomatoes and stuff, so I might do like a little bit of a gardening video, even though I'm shit at it. And just other things that I do, like I'd like to do some cooking stuff, but again, I live and work in a shed pretty much, and my oven is a portable thing that you plug into the electric, and it's not very good, and right now it's filthy. Do you want to put that on camera? Probably not. Will I? Probably. But anyway, that's where I am. I just thought I'd give you this update, just to kind of let you know that, yeah, I've really got to try and put all my eggs into the Twitch/Patreon basket, and I don't know how I feel about that. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to risk it for 2 months, maybe 3. We'll see how the money goes, and see if it works. And if it doesn't, and hey, at least I can say I tried, right? I gave it the old college try, even though I never went to college. Uneducated fool I am. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say, and I probably said the same thing about 8 times in a really waffly long conversation. But hey, that's me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking by and enjoying all the stuff and sharing any kind of support that you have, be it money or the free stuff, sharing it on the Twitters, telling your friends, all that kind of good stuff. It's all appreciated. And I really, really appreciate all of you for sticking by me and allowing me to keep on doing this. Hopefully, with a little bit of a push from me, I can keep on doing this for a lot longer. But we shall see. Anyway, have a good day wherever you are. I hope I'll see you on stream soon. Yeah, that's it. Bye for now, everybody.